Today's lesson is over section 6.2d, where we will discuss right triangle trigonometry, elevation and depression angles. Here is a review of the 6 trig ratios based on a right triangle, dealing with opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse sides. For our first example, letter A, you're given the side of 13 and the opposite angle of 43 degrees. We want to be able to find the missing pieces to this triangle. So let's go ahead and find the hypotenuse first. So I would use the trig ratio of sine of 43 degrees, which is equal to the opposite side of 13 divided by c, which is the hypotenuse. From there, I would multiply both sides by c to get it out of the denominator. And then from there, I would divide both sides by sine of 43 degrees to get c by itself, which would give me c is equal to 19.06. From there, we can find anything that we want. So let's find the angle B that is missing. And so because 43 and angle B equal 90, I can take 90 minus 43 to get what angle B's measurement is, which is 47 degrees. And last but not least, let's find side B. Here, because I have the opposite side of the angle of 43 and B, let's use tangent. So tangent of 43 degrees equals 13 over B. Multiply both sides by B to get out of the denominator. And then from there, I will divide both sides by tangent of 43 degrees to get B by itself. This gives me B, which equals 13.94. For our second example, you're given the angle measurement of 62 degrees and its opposite side of 16. We want to find CA and angle A. So let's go ahead and first find angle A. Using the same logic we did in letter A, I will take 90 minus the side or the angle we know, which is 62, and that gets me the angle measurement of 28 degrees. Then from there, let's find our hypotenuse of C. So I'll use sine because I know the opposite side of the angle 62. So I'll use, say, sine 62 degrees equals 16 divided by c. Multiply both sides by c to get c out of the denominator. Divide both sides by sine of 62 to get c by itself, which gives me 18.12. And from there, I want to find side A. I'll use tangent. Tangent of 62 degrees will equal 16 divided by A. Then I'll divide both sides by A to get out of the denominator. And then from there, I'll divide both sides by tangent of 62 to get A by itself, which gives me 8.51 for A. Now for the next part of our lesson, we'll be talking about elevation and depression angles. So remember that the line of sight is the line from the eye of the observer to the object being observed. Now this is a horizontal line given the line of sight. So the angle of elevation is going to be the angle that is created that is from that line of sight and goes above or up, looking at something above that line of or that horizontal line. Angle of depression is the angle that is created when you're looking below that horizontal line of sight. So here, example 2, you're given a giant redwood tree casts a shadow of 500 feet long. Find the height of the tree if the angle of elevation of the sun is 20 degrees. So that means that if you are a person standing at the very tip of the shadow that is cast by this redwood, and you're looking up at the very top of the tree where the sun is, that would be 20 degrees. So that's why the angle is at the bottom. And then the shadow that is cast would be on the ground or the adjacent side to that angle, which is 500 feet. And we're looking for the opposite side or the height of the tree. So from here, I have the opposite and the adjacent side. So I'll write a tangent equation. So tangent of 20 equals x divided by 500. And then I just solve. So by multiplying both sides by 500, I get x equals 181.99 feet for the tree. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful. Thanks for watching.